Hi, welcome to part 3 of why calorie counting does not work. In part 1, I discussed how not all calories are equal. The source of the calories is way more important than the number of calories. In part 2, I described how many times the number of calories are not the number of calories that we're actually absorbing. And part 3, I'm discussing why calories in and calories out is such old news. So calories in, so a calorie restricted diet talks about reducing the number of calories. Now this has an impact and a metabolic effect on how your body is going to respond to the food that you eat. So when you try to reduce your calories and you majorly reduce your calories beyond your metabolic needs, your body's super clever and it knows what to do. And so what it does is that it slows down, and it may even not do important tasks in the body that are just not crucial to survival. So it can affect things like reproduction, for example. So when you reduce your calories to such a degree that you are not metabolically eating the right number of calories for your body will then slow everything down. You'll feel more tired, you'll feel more cold, you'll have less energy. And then inevitably what happens is over time, you then feel much more hungry because your body just gets to a point where it is like, I just need to eat, and you'll have more cravings, more binges, and your appetite will just continually increase to ensure that you're getting the number of calories that you need. So restricting your calories has a knock-on effect to your metabolism. It has then a consequential effect to how much food you're then going to want to intake, because your body is just starving and looking for ways in which to nourish yourself. Then the calories outside of it. So the idea that we can exercise and move our bodies to be able to eat more. So I hear this all the time, things like, I had a chocolate bar because I was going to the gym. I did a hard workout so I can eat a cake, or I can eat pudding. So there's a lot wrong with this mindset. It's the idea that we can outrun our fork, and we simply can't. What we eat is so much more important than how much we move. Unless you're an athlete or you do a seriously hard labor manual job, the number of calories that you can exercise out, it's not, you can't compare the two, because it's something crazy like, the number of miles that you need to run in order to burn the calories from a chocolate bar. Like, it's just not comparable. Plus, I think that the way that we look at it is like, oh, if I've exercised, then I can eat this like not such healthy food. And like, that's a mindset that I don't think is very healthy, because it's not that eating that food doesn't have other consequences to your overall health, because food isn't just about weight. Food is about vitality. Food is about nourishment. Food is about how you feel and your longevity. And so thinking that you can go for a run and then eat crap food, whilst you may not take on as many calories from the food that you've eaten, you still are going to take on a vast majority of them. But they're also they're just not healthy foods. They're still not doing you any favors. So it's a mindset that I think it's not a healthy way of looking at food. So calories in, calories out, really old, outdated belief. And one which some doctors are still recommending, and creating so many issues for people who feel like they're failing, they're doing something wrong. They'll say to the doctor, no, truly, I am eating, only 1,000 calories a day, and I am walking, 2 hours a day, and yet I'm not shifting any weight. And the reason being that your body has just slowed down to make sure that it is retaining as much energy as it possibly can from the foods you're eating. And then inevitably you'll end up going on some kind of binge, because your cravings will just be so out of control, and so you'll probably end up putting on more weight than you originally lost. There is so much more that I could say about the issue of counting calories. It is just something that we really need to shift out of. It's old, it doesn't work, it's outdated, and there's a new and better way. If you want to learn more about food freedom, my brand new program Make sure you're on my email list. I have a special Black Friday discount coming out this week, and I'd love to share it with you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.